Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. This is Gaiana.ascended Tarot and my name is Anastasia, and today we're going to do your person's hidden truth. So we are in a Scorpio full moon as I am filming this, so what better topic than what is hidden? So what is hidden? The moon is illuminating and casting light, shedding light on illusions and things that are hidden, and Scorpio is a sign of secrecy and things under the surface. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So we have 3 piles to choose from today. So for pile 1, you have this Blk Tourmaline. You have Round and Round, number 25. And the golden Tarot of the Golden Wheel. Pile 2, you have this Amethyst cluster, and this is from Spirit Dreams in Grand Rapids, Michigan. You have number 17, the Fates. And you have the classic Rider-Waite Tarot. And pile 3, you have this Citrine point. It's a double point, so it's a soulmate stone. And this is actually heat-treated citrine, which means it's originally amethyst, and then it's heat-treated, and then they call it citrine, but natural citrine is actually more of a smoky color, in case you're wondering. And you have the Loyal Heart card, number 35, with these 2 owls. And you have the Cozy Witch Tarot. So remember, this is a general reading, so take only the messages that resonate for you, and never make major life decisions based on a general YouTube tarot reading. Not every reading, message, or video will be for every viewer. So if a message doesn't apply, let it fly. And yeah, we will go ahead. For those of you who are going to stay, we will, for the Zodiac, we will get into the Zodiac selections here in a moment. I'm feeling a little absent-minded. It was my birthday yesterday, and so I went out with my son and we took a very long walk and we had a really wonderful day, but I'm a little tired today, so bear with me. But yeah, so I think that's everything. So tune into your own energy. If you're leaving me before the Zodiac signs, just remember to take a deep breath and tune in, and that you may have more than one person or pile, and that's fine. And then I will see you in your reading. And for everyone who is staying for the pick by Zodiac, let's find out what comes out for each pile. So for pile 1, we have Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Sagittarius. And these could be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or your persons. Also, you could choose by season or by what the moon is in. For pile 2, you have Aquarius, Leo, Aries, and Virgo. And what is left for pile 3 is Taurus, Gemini, Libra, and Pisces. All right, so choose based on whatever feels the most resonant for you. If the signs don't resonate, but the overall pile, everything else about it resonates, remember to go with what feels the strongest as far as what resonates for you. What do you feel drawn to the most? Okay, and also, I will be releasing a members only poll winner for my next video, and it will be members first. So if you're a member and you're wondering where that is, it's on its way. I was just waiting to see if we got a few more votes, yeah, so just felt like adding that in. Felt like somebody wanted to know about that. So we will get into your person's thoughts and feelings here with their hidden truth, and we'll get our usual messages, advice, confirmations, and all of that as well. So take a moment and I will see you in your reading. All right, welcome pile 1. So if you chose either the Blk Tourmaline stone, the Round and Round card here, which is number 25, and the Golden Wheel Tarot is your tarot, or if you chose By Zodiac, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Sagittarius for this pile, then you are at your reading, so welcome. And we're going to get into your person's hidden truth. So their thoughts, their feelings, anything else that they may be keeping hidden. We will get into the tarot in just a moment. This is your grab bag for confirmations. Today I will be skipping the numbers dice and I will be doing a few charms, but I do have some of the little number tokens in here, and we will of course pull some initials as well at the end there. And we'll do our messages, cards, and advice as usual, if I didn't mention that. So we have the overall energy, the temperature of the connection between you and your person here. And we will look at this card first. Someone could be really into like nautical themes. The Fibonacci sequence could be significant, sacred geometry. This could feel like a connection that just kind of goes round and round. And this person may sort of just occupy space in your mind. There may be a tendency to maybe have some circular thinking around this. There may be a feeling of like having to get to the heart of the matter. I also feel like the two of you may be very like psychically connected. Yeah, you may really feel the other one's energy around you. And someone could be very cerebral in this connection. And also 25 could be significant as far as like an age. I want a really quick look because I have new rocks up here and I want to see how much space do I actually have for the cards so that I do this. I'll just put that under there like that. Yeah, okay. So let's look at the temperature of the connection, kind of what's going on, the overall energy between you and your person, and see if any of this resonates for you. Okay, so we have manipulate, use, arrangement, strategy. So someone here could play chess. There could be a feeling of being manipulated or used. This could be some sort of arrangement, like you have some sort of agreement or arrangement here between the two of you, rather than it feeling maybe like it's something where you're going with the flow. It could feel like someone in this connection is being very strategic, or, you know, has to have everything just the way they want it in this connection. We have birthplace of dreams, pursuit of goals, belief in possibilities. So this is a sparkler. So 4th of July in the United States could be significant, Independence Day. But also maybe there's a really strong spark between the two of you. Yeah, someone could be really focusing on their goals right now. It does feel like maybe you dream about each other. Like there's something very, very passionate. Yeah, someone here is very smart, very creative. And maybe you're just kind of open to the possibilities right now. We have the 7 of discs. Well, heads are going to roll. Look at that. That's interesting. So someone here could be pregnant in this connection. We have the 7 of Pentacles. So it feels like maybe you've invested in this. Maybe you're waiting to see what happens. You're waiting to see if things will grow. There could be a sense of impatience. We have, is it true? I heard you were dating someone. Is it true? Please tell me it isn't. Okay, so yeah, somebody could be concerned about another party being involved in this connection. We have shining through, number 30. So there's all this spark and all this light and a feeling of like no matter what happens between the two of you, there's some sort of like light and a spark between you. It's like undeniable, an undeniable spark or light. And there could be something about, I've been looking into human design recently. So you could have the same open centers in human design. Yeah, something about that. Someone could be 30. Someone could have recently given someone flowers also. Move on. Someone is unavailable. A waste of time. It's over. So there could have been a feeling like this was something you needed to move on from, or maybe it felt like you were wasting your time, like someone was just being too strategic here and not really opening up. And there is a feeling here of someone moving on and not wanting this. Like, I feel like there's a really strong energy of holding on to each other. Like there's something, birthplace of dreams and birth here. There's something here. It's very strong. And this is giving me the feeling of like something opening up. This is reminding me of a wormhole in space, like Deep Space Nine. And this is reminding me of a galaxy. So there's something really spiritual and yet primal about this connection. And maybe it's difficult to move on from this person. We're actually gonna put that next to the move on card. And perfect match. You complete each other in the most harmonious way. Yeah, because there's something about you that's actually really perfect for each other, but there's this feeling of, is this ever going to happen? Are we ever going to get past this? Like there's this impatience and feeling like maybe there's some breadcrumbing, or yeah, the pieces just aren't fitting together exactly right at this time. So let's find out what your person's hidden truth is, what their hidden thoughts and feelings are. So pile one's person spirit. What is their person's hidden truth? Now, sometimes these readings can be triggering, so just be aware. These ones kind of make me a little nervous. So it's not my favorite format because I'm like, just keep it hidden already. It's kind of funny as a tarot reader, but anyway, maybe some of you kind of want to know but kind of don't want to know. So let's see. This person's hidden truth. What are they hiding from my pile threes at this time? Ace of Swords. Okay, well, some sort of truth. What are they hiding? The Queen of Wands. The Four of Wands. The Empress. The Nine of Cups. The Fool. Okay. This is actually really beautiful, you guys. So I can't deny that there's a Queen of Wands and an Empress here, okay, and a Four of Wands. So this is only for those of you that have some sort of idea that this person already has another person, okay? You have some sort of evidence, we're gonna put it that way. If you have evidence that there is another party involved, but you have yet to confront your person, it does look like there could be another person involved, or this person could already be in a commitment, okay? But that isn't the energy that I'm sitting in. So that's gonna just be for a few of you, and maybe that's all you needed to hear, right? Was that, yeah, this person is already in a commitment, and they're just, fiercely attracted to you, and they're, coming in for pleasure and fun and just kind of, I'm hearing folly, okay? So that's not necessarily going to be the case for all of you, because I feel a very honest energy with the Ace of Swords coming out. This person has had some sort of realization or clarity about their attraction, their desire for you, about the magnetic quality that they feel, the energy that they feel between the two of you. It feels like this person wants to take this connection to the next level. There's a fiercely independent, passionate, magnetic energy in the Queen of Wands. And it feels like this person is saying, well, actually, I want to tie the knot and, this is often a actual marriage ceremony. And it can be the twin flame card, the 1111 card. So that could be significant for some of you. But I'm getting this feeling, and because the energy feels very clear inside of me. When I am reading the hidden truth readings and I feel someone deceiving you, like it's really strong in my field. So don't feel like this person is deceiving you. Maybe for some of you, this person had another person in mind that they were hoping to work something out with. And it does feel like this Nine of Cups energy is giving me this feeling like this person has shifted. They've had an aha moment. It's like they're moving differently now. And they're realizing that you're like a wish come true. The Nine of Cups can be a wish come true. And the Empress with the Four of Wands is like, you're my counterpart. I want to make you mine. So what they're hiding from you is honestly that you are a wish come true, and that they actually are more clear about this than they have let you see. This person could be holding their cards close to their chest, you know, trying to be very strategic because they don't want to lose you. This person wants to leap into this, and they feel a very strong pull towards you. We have Taurus Libra with the Empress, and we have Aquarius energy with the Fool. Yeah, Eight of Wheels and Judgment. This person is working really hard. They really want to, this is someone who, when they're working, they're thinking of you. When they're resting, they're thinking of you. This person may be working on some sort of investment. It does feel like there's time and energy and financial stability that is kind of being worked on behind the scenes. Like this person is working on the timing. So it's like I have to approach pile one in the right timing. You know, we need to work on this. And they really want to fine tune this connection and work on this. Judgment, wow. And now we have the Emperor. Okay. So we have Scorpio energy with Judgment, Pluto energy, and we have Aries energy with the Emperor. Two of Wands. And some of you might be butting heads, especially if you are like a Taurus and an Aries. Four of Swords. Okay. So this person is maybe silent right now. They may be resting. They may not be communicating with you a lot, but they are in this process of making plans. And it almost does feel like the two of you may be a little bit stubborn, kind of butting heads with each other about like how to make this work. I do feel like this person wants a rebirth with Judgment. They want to bring this back to life, and they want to work on this with you. And they're very serious about you here. They're very, very serious about you. Yeah, so their hidden truth, they have a lot of passion, a lot of desire. And what I feel hidden here the most is that to be your life partner would be a dream come true for this person, and that they're a fool for you, and that they think about you no matter what they're doing. And some of them really want to have like family and children with you, if that's something that you can have. I do see, you know, the birth, pregnancy energy coming through here. You are exquisite, and regardless of your gender, this person has you on somewhat of a pedestal with the Queen of Wands, the Empress, and this figure on this Judgment card. It's like I really feel, and Judgment is an epiphany too, that this person has had some sort of huge epiphany, like an awakening to like how valuable this connection is, and they really don't want to lose you. So if they were being manipulative or too strategic in this connection, they are afraid that you're going to move on. And I think the fact that they're hiding that they want you to be their life partner is part of what's making them really nervous, because they do feel like the two of you are perfect. And like this would be a dream come true. Absolutely. So let's get some clarifiers on your person's hidden thoughts and feelings here. So they're thinking of you, like this person has a lot of like chemistry with you. So when they think of you, they get very excited. They get, very activated. They feel very warm. They feel like pursuing this. Yeah, I think very highly of you. So let's see. Anything else that we need to see here? Fine romance, caught up in a whirlwind of emotions and promises, mystery, attraction. Yeah, they really do want to. Yeah, okay, so some of you, this person's hidden truth is that they want to, pop the question, give you a ring here with this card. There is an intense, mysterious attraction. This is someone who, they want to make a promise to you. They're very much caught up in some sort of whirlwind of emotions for you. They want this more than you know. For most of you, this person's more serious about you than they're letting on. They're trying to be very, very careful and very strategic about letting you know how much you radiate, you shine, you're the Empress, you're everything that this person could ever want and dream of. Embrace change. Through challenges, true connection can flourish. Journey, growth, shift. So yeah, they might be changing their mind. If this person was trying to keep things open, or they were wanting, this is someone who's changing their mind about commitment. Yeah. And they feel like the two of you have gone on a very long journey, or you've grown a lot. There's been a lot of, I feel like for a lot of you, you've known this person for a long time, especially with the Seven of Pentacles. You've known this person for a long time. And they're starting to actually really change their mind about what they want and how they want to approach this with you. Okay. So they're thinking about offering you commitment when perhaps in the past this was something that this person was very elusive about. Well, choose wisely. Consider long-term issues before you commit. Wait, compromise, trust. Yes, see, this person is being very strategic. They are waiting for the right time. They're trying to see if you two can get through like the ups and the downs, if you two are able to compromise and work things out when there are difficulties. Look at, he's got like some sort of branch and there's a bouquet here. So there's a feeling of like really wanting to bring you flowers or a ring, or, you know, have this very romantic, very stable, very solid connection with you. Yeah, you're not, I can't, you are not aware, most of you, how serious this person is about you. That's like the number one message that's coming through. That they think of you as a potential life partner, that they think about marrying you, that they think the two of you have been through a lot and that you might make it through almost anything together. But that they really want to take their time, that they have to be really careful about this. It's very important to this person. They don't want to make this decision impulsively. They may have been impulsive in the past. They don't want to be impulsive. Power balance. Have mutual respect and shared responsibilities. Equality, respect, care. So yeah, they're thinking about you as someone where, like, they're thinking of, this person's a little bit all over the place because I'm having trouble grounding as I'm delivering these messages to you. So it's something about this person being kind of caught up in these emotions and trying to slow down and think about, like, you know, how would this work together? Would we be able to overcome these challenges? Would we be able to grow together? Would we be able to compromise? And can we build trust? They do feel a sense of mutual respect, but they're thinking all about, like, the tasks, like in a marriage, in a commitment, like who would do what and how we would divide it up. And this person has a lot of care and a lot of trust in you as a person. I think this person is really seeing how compatible the two of you are, and they may not have seen that in the past. They may have needed a lot of time. They may not have been ready for that sort of thing either in the past. Free flight. Give one another space to grow individually. Release, breathe, clear. This person, wish granted. Look at it. Yes, wish granted. It becomes a fairy tale when you make it real. Magic, effort, results. This person wants to put in the effort. They think that this is a very amazing connection. And they are thinking about making it real. They are thinking about giving you a gift too. Like, but there's this feeling of, like, you have made me feel so free. They want to make sure that all of these things are covered. This is very much like a checklist. So what this person is hiding from you is that they have this checklist and they are trying to make a very strategic and educated decision about whether the two of you can handle all of these elements of a relationship, whether you can give each other space, whether this person is like, they need a lot of space, they need a lot of breathing room, they need to feel like the two of you have mutual respect. They want to make sure that the two of you could share responsibilities. They're really assessing you for a long-term commitment here, right? And they're trying not to be foolish, but this person is like, has a lot of feelings for you. And they've kind of, I think, swept this person off their feet. With the Nine of Cups, that's a lot of emotion. That's a lot of chemistry. And the Empress and the Queen of Wands and the Four of Wands, this person's like, you're my person and I just want to dive in, but I can't. I have to be really, really, really careful here because all of this is really important to me. And I want to make sure we really are the perfect match. But if you've known this person for a long time, they're starting to see over time, like, how the two of you handle situations and circumstances, and it's like helping them to build trust in you. Right, so anything about what they're feeling specifically before we get into Messages, cards, and advice. Anything more about their feelings? Coffee cup. Okay. Meeting and talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated. They feel elevated. They're enjoying building this friendship. They love your conversations. They want to keep meeting you or taking you out. This is someone who, yeah, they enjoy seeing you. Maybe you have been going out to coffee with this person. Some of you, this person has been dating you, because I'm just seeing like them, you know, the flowers and the ring and the gift and the coffee cup. Like, you know, it feels like this person wants to date you. And it could be that it's still a long journey. Someone could live at a distance, and it might not be possible for the two of you to be in the same location yet. So this person wants to be able to show up and like be with you physically before they let you know how serious they are. They want to meet you in person. Enchanted Whisper, listen to your heart and take a chance on love. Yeah, they want to take a chance on this. They sort of have these dreams and they wonder and they ponder and they contemplate you, like you're going around and around in this person's head, and they want to promise you something, but they're very concerned. They don't want to make any false promises here, especially if they in the past gave you the impression that they were taking advantage in this situation, or that they were just, you know, having a good time. And maybe at first they thought that that's all this was, but it's gone much deeper for this person. Sunglasses, watching, looking, perception, stalking. Yeah, I do feel, this is giving me Corey Hart sunglasses at night. I do feel like this person is really trying to assess this situation. They really are thinking very heavily, watching you. They're hiding their feelings. This person is hiding their feelings. They're even trying to hide them from me. They're like, I don't know. I want to be really careful. I want to be, you know, this person's very strategic when it comes to emotions. They're more strategic about relationships than they are emotional. They don't want to just dive into these emotions with you. Oh, I'm just hearing Here Comes the Rain Again by the Eurythmics. I love that song. Okay, one more of these. Cupid's Arrow. Okay. You've been, I was going to say you've been struck, but they've been struck. This person has been struck by love. And yeah, they want to surprise you and invite you. They want to surprise you. So they're trying to be confident. Yeah, this person's trying to maintain some sort of confidence. Yeah, there's something about Valentine's Day too. Ooh. This person is really worried about competition. Yeah. So again, some of you, if you already have evidence that this person is in another relationship, take this as your confirmation, but that is not the majority energy I'm sitting in. This person is worried that you have someone else, or that someone is going to scoop you up before they can make this happen with you. Okay, they are worried about competition. And yeah, they are kind of maybe spying on you a little bit to see like if somebody else is around you, or even like energetically, they might just pick up if someone else is around you, like who's giving you what I can't give you yet, because they are working toward this. It does feel like this person is working towards this. By the way, that sound in the background, that's the tornado sirens, and they test them this time of year on this day, so nobody needs to panic. We're good, no tornadoes. But maybe, yeah, there's a feeling of like this is very intense for this person. You know, they've been very stirred up by this connection, and they feel the need to like really take their time to like catch their breath and ground themselves and make a wise decision when it comes to you. And I think that there is a really strong feeling of like yeah, with this snake here too, this person's like, I really don't want to, I don't want to see you with anybody else. If you're dating other people, maybe this person saw you out for coffee with somebody on a date. That's very specific for some of you, but let's see. Anything else about what they're thinking? Yeah, resurrection, this ain't dead. This person's like, I'm bringing this back to life. Yeah, I don't want this to be over. Believe in divine timing. So they are working on trusting. Yeah, this person's like, I don't really have control over a lot of this. And look at this like Milky Way galaxy thing. So someone could be really into astronomy or space. Okay. And what are they thinking? Poor judgment. They may have made a mistake in this connection. Like I said, this person may have been approaching you in the wrong energy. And they're wondering, like, am I going to be able to correct this? Because they could have, also maybe you met this person when they were already in another relationship, even though maybe they weren't pursuing you. And so maybe that person was not right for them. It didn't work out. Or some of you, this person chose someone else and made a different decision. And now they want to bring this back because that decision was, you know, based on poor judgment, and it was impulsive, and they were caught up in a whirlwind with someone that wasn't right for them. And now they've let them go. So that's another message. All of those scenarios could fit. But this person wants to correct their judgment in regards to this, because this is judgment and this is judgment. They're like, maybe also they feel like you've judged them, like wrongly accused them of something. So there could be some level of you thinking this person has nefarious intentions with you just because they're being so strategic. Yeah, or they've taken too long. So they could feel like they're taking too long to get all of this together, to work this out. So it is stressing this person out a bit. Yeah, because they want to be with you, ready, willing, and able. So they're like, oh no, did I take too long to actually, you know, have this opportunity, to seize this opportunity with pile one? So, okay. Let's get you messages cards from them. So this person is feeling pretty romantic, pretty intense and serious. And we'll start with some of these. I find everything about you so pleasurable and irresistible. Yeah, with the Empress and the Queen of Wands, you are irresistible, and the Nine of Cups. Your words keep ringing in my head. Yes. So you may have called this person out on some things. You may be very, I mean, with the Queen of Wands, you're no nonsense. You're not necessarily, the Queen of Swords energy is a little bit more like harsh, but we had an Ace of Swords next to the Queen of Wands. So you may very much tell it like it is with this person. You're like, this is what I will accept. This is what I will tolerate. You are, you're someone who really has a lot of self-respect in this person's mind, and you expect them to, you know, maintain those standards with you. You are the song of my heart. I'm taking my time. We have all the time in the world. Yeah, this person might be acting like that, but like secretly they're like, uh-oh, I took too long. Yeah, and look they're caught up in the emotions. No ordinary love. That's a beautiful Sade song. Yeah, this is something very special and unique, and they are concerned about losing you if they take too long to fly away and be free. I have had sleepless nights caught between confusion and pain. What I would give to run my fingers through your hair. I know that the fire that burns in you is the same that burns in me, and I'm battling my demons right now. Yeah, this person may be struggling with something, especially if they are manipulative and calculating when it comes to relationships because of some sort of wounding. Yeah, or if they approached you that way, now they're like, oh man, I keep hearing this message in my readings, how am I ever going to, well, now I can't hear what the message is. But basically the person's like, how am I going to get out of that, right? I've already, I made my bed, I have to lay in it kind of thing. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, I'm terrified of you. This person's afraid if they approached you wrongly in the past. And again, this person is, yeah, seduction, hooking up, teasing, third-party temptation. So this person might be afraid that you will accuse them, hold them accountable. And I mean, these energies are here for you guys that feel like this is something that there's a third-party situation. But I am feeling a divided energy here. And I'm not getting a lot of deception coming through this pile, except in this person's feelings. They're feeling like who's seducing you, who's with you, who are you dating, who are you hooking up with? Like, it does feel like this person wants to have this commitment with you. They're thinking about all of this very seriously. So I really get for most of you, this person is worried about all this. And if you two were in situationship energy in the past, they are moving into a new phase here. They're preparing. Yeah, this person's like, I'm learning, I'm expanding. They may be looking at your photos. Yeah, so they are in a reminiscing energy. And this is also just very, very sexual. So this person's super attracted to you. They get high on the intimacy between you. And there's the twin flame. Twin flame, heartbroken runner. So for some of you, there's a little extra rabbit hole story there that this could be your twin flame runner who's like, oh no, I have to, you know, keep circling back around because I can't let go of this person. We are, you know, on this intense journey here. It's, yeah, intensity. And they feel really lost without you because you two have this magnetism. Look at these two cards at the same time here. There's this electricity, this magnetism. Yeah, and it's not typical. So, yeah, I think there was like an emptiness in this person. Yeah, you're my lifeline. I can't lose you, and no more bad decisions. There was an emptiness and like, you know, a hollowness in this person that they are beginning to realize caused certain things to play out or behaviors, and they are wanting to change that. I'm trying to do their messages, but they're like, no, you need to give more of a reading. I have more stuff to say. The cards are like screaming at me under these decks, and I'm like, no. So your person could like feel like they're going to spill out all over you next time they see you. Whoa. I meant like verbally, but that got a little spicy. I feel empty without you. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I crave you. My biggest regret is not telling you how I really feel. Yeah, that was a bad decision on this person's part if they made you think that they don't have feelings for you. Everything reminds me of you. I'm healing. Please be patient with me. You're the only one I see. Okay, there you go. I don't think this person is with another person right now. Yeah, for most of you. See, you needed that confirmation. I miss us. And I'm with them because I couldn't have you. All right, you guys, this is a split pile. I keep trying to reassure you, but this is the problem with general tarot with things like third parties and hidden truth. So you are really being asked by Spirit to trust yourself. Some of you, this person moved on because they couldn't be with you, or they chose someone else because with you it was too complicated or there was some sort of obstacles, right? But even when they're with this person, it's like they close their eyes and they see you, they feel you, they miss you, and they realize that they fumbled this situation and they're not really happy. Some of them really want to let go of a third party. So take that if it fits your situation only, and you guys really have to use your discernment in this pile. I'm going through a dark night of the soul and need space. Yeah. So this person needs the freedom to go through whatever they're going through, and they really aren't telling you how serious they feel about you because they just don't feel like they have what it takes to make this happen yet. They don't want to do anything risky or foolish based on their emotions, and they are assessing this situation. They're taking this way more seriously than you think. Like every moment that they do spend with you or that they talk to you, they are like accumulating and storing information about whether or not this is something that could work in the future. Okay. All right. So you need advice. Maybe, maybe not. It's up to you. But I feel like in this situation especially. Okay, that came out fast. Yeah, listen to your intuition, you guys, because this is why I often don't like doing the hidden truth readings either, because I don't want to throw a whole wrench in your mental or emotional health or the stability of your connection because a general reading says that there could be a third party when there isn't. So you really have to trust your intuition, and you really have to not let someone else's choices affect you so negatively that you go into some sort of paranoid spiral, okay? So that's really important. Yeah, you need to observe. You need to be... This is High Priestess energy and Hangman energy. You need to step back. You need to be observant. You need to gain perspective. Look at things from all different angles. Really connect and communicate with this person. Have the same sort of approach. Rather than like, if you just feel intensely about this person and you intuitively know that they're your person, you still need to be making all these practical like assessments of the connection as well for it to be healthy. So you're being asked to step back, observe this person, observe how you relate to one another, and really assess whether, you know, the two of you will work out, and don't rush this situation. This situation needs to be approached very delicately and slowly, and it's not wrong to be strategic. Manipulation is one thing, but being strategic is not a bad thing. It can save you a lot of pain, a lot of grief. Okay, and then actually we're going to put that over there because we're going to get one more of these. I was thinking of using the booklet for those, but I didn't need to, so we're not going to look in the booklet for that deck. Castle, it's time for healing, not war. 30. So we have 30 coming out twice, so that could be significant. 43, spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing. This is giving me, yeah, space was coming up in this reading. This is giving me the feeling of like, be happy in your own life. Use your voice. And maybe this is something that felt very painful or difficult, or it felt like it didn't work out. Somebody may need to heal. Someone also may be healing from PTSD, war trauma. That's coming through as well. There's a feeling of not, don't fight this, don't force this, right? Pause, listen, observe, take your time. Enjoy this person's company if you want to be in their company. Enjoy this person as they are now. It does feel like a friendship group, or yeah, and something about a third party or a polyamorous thing that fell apart and went sideways, something could have really affected this. It does feel like that. So there is something about like, just see the lessons and the blessings in the experiences you've had with this person, and try to be open-minded. If you really want to be with this person too, and they did something to hurt you or chose someone else, there's a need to lighten the mood. Like, don't try to pursue this connection if you're still feeling like hurt, wounded, upset. You know, if everything still feels bad, if you're still grieving and you're not feeling ready to be joyful and happy and trusting with this person, okay? So really listen to what you need, and don't just act out of like the compulsion to like pull this person towards you or worry about, because maybe you're both really paranoid about there being other people, and that can create a dynamic that's really toxic because there's so much of a possession energy that interferes with the natural evolution of a relationship developing into something deeper. So yeah, look, 44, every hurricane comes to an end. So there's something about a storm, you know, and I keep hearing storming the castle. So it's time to let things settle, let the dust settle, let the storm settle. Yeah, you already have the answers. So some of you, it has to do with travel. 34, you don't need to watch. Some of you need to stop watching tarot readings because you're getting caught up in your head, and you could even be creating scenarios. You could watch readings that trigger your fears because you're focusing so heavily on them too. So be aware of that. Yeah, focus on the here and now. Okay, some of you really needed to hear that because there's a lot of a feeling of like, if you get super triggered by third-party readings and you go into a panic, that's an attachment wound. And so Spirit is saying to heal that attachment wound, okay? You got a lot of advice today. That doesn't always happen, but I'm here to help people with tarot. I'm not just here to give you information that could send you spiraling without trying to support you through it. So let's go ahead and get your confirmations. So we'll start with little cards, and then I will get some numbers, letters, and a few charms. So these could be you or your person. We have slender. Someone could be into fitness or that kind of fashion. We have plus size. We have black hair. We have liberal, LGBTQIA+. We have melancholy, poetic. We have Canada, Russia, and island countries. There's an E in here. It's not supposed to be in here, but that could be important. We have 555 and 888. So you could be seeing a lot of those angel numbers. We have the heart and the sacral. So I do feel like you're very connected to this person in the heart, and you have like a very strong sacral connection with this person. I'm hearing something. I've been looking into human design. So there's something here about these energy centers in human design too. So you might want to look into that. But yeah, it feels like there's a lot of emotion and a lot of passion, but there does need to be more time when it comes to the compatibility here. It's like that all needs to be worked out. And it's a lot of times when these chakras come out in the readings, not this particular set of chakras, but Spirit kind of shows me what is missing. Like this is here, right? But there's other aspects of this connection that are missing at this time, and they need to be established for this to be, a stable bond. Okay. So you could be feeling like that too. Like all you have is love and passion, but you don't have anything substantial. So, oops, that's not the right box. I need this one. Okay. Yeah, and I feel like this reading has been kind of hard. Maybe it's been really hard to get the truth out of this person, or maybe this person kind of says one thing and does another because they're afraid of giving you too much of an idea that they want this and that they're very serious about this. So because they don't want to be locked into it until they know for sure. So there's this feeling of dodginess coming through this reading the whole time I'm trying to do this reading. So we have FU. Oh, well, okay. IS. Oh. B. A. R. I'm hearing Santa Barbara. AR. Arkansas. We have another F. An N. A D. North Dakota. I'm getting a lot of states. N. Again. We have a W. Y. O. There's a dollar sign, so there could be some financial struggles here. This person does feel like they're either saving up money or they want to make money to be able to offer you these gifts and these things. For those of you that this person is not like financially stable, there's something about, I need to build up my finances. I need to gain some sort of, you know, status or abundance in order to really show up in a stable relationship. I can't commit to someone when I don't have something to build with. I have an exclamation point. So there could have been something shocking around money, or that there could just be something shocking about this connection. We have a J, V, K, question mark. So we've got all three of the little, these are extra tokens in the letters. So yeah, you could have a lot of questions for this person. Yeah, another exclamation point. There is a feeling of both of you wanting to ask questions that you don't necessarily want the answers to because it could be triggering. So it's like both of you keep certain questions to yourself because you don't want to cause any disruption or trigger the other one or get triggered. We have another J, so that's two of those. And we have an M and a U. Okay. So let's get charms. We have a Holy Bible, so someone could be a Christian here or was raised Christian, or yeah, you swear on a Bible when you tell the truth. So maybe this person feels like they need to, if they were deceptive in the past, like I feel like them coming through and saying like, I swear this is true, I really do want to take this seriously, but I have to, like, you know, it would be like lying to God if they weren't honest about the commitment. So this person's like, I don't want to offer commitment until I can offer you like a commitment that, you know, is, you know, honoring and respecting the divine, something like that. This person must be really tired. I'm having a really hard time thinking of words. It's almost like this person overthinks to the point where then they don't know what they're thinking anymore. We have a planet here. So yeah, space, planets, spaceships. This reminds me of Saturn, so Capricorn energy. We have a moth here, so someone could be a night owl. There is like a moth to a flame kind of energy between the two of you. I'm hearing moon moth goddess, so some of you might watch her. We have this anchor. I do think this person is very, they do want to anchor this. Like they feel something very like tethered between the two of you. And also someone could have a boat, a yacht. They could like sailing, or they could be in the Navy. There could be an ocean between the two of you. And we have a hamsa here. So this is a symbol of protection, and it significant in Eastern cultures. So that could be important. And it could feel like this is a connection that needs to be protected. Yeah, there is spiritual protection. I feel like you have like ancestors and otherworldly beings, star seeds, spiritual protection. There's something about spiritual protection around this connection kind of coming through. And also there could be some tattoos here, space tattoos. Someone could have like a sailor tattoo or one of these other little charms here. Okay, so that is your reading today, pile 1. Thank you for watching. And I appreciate you spending your time with me. And this was split, so you may want to watch another reading to clarify if you're feeling unsteady about which pile or which group you're in this reading, it might be good to find another reading to confirm if that feels right to you. But just remember that your worth isn't determined by someone else's choices or what they are doing with you or other people specifically. That's about them. Okay, so thanks so much for being here, and I hope to see you again. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome, Pile 2. If you chose this Amethyst cluster from Spirit Dreams in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and we'll look at these in just a second. But if you chose the Fates card, number 17, or the classic old Rider-Waite Tarot, or if you chose Aries, Leo, Aquarius, or Virgo, for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, you or your persons, then this is your reading today about your person's thoughts and feelings that they are hiding. What is their hidden truth? Now, be aware that these readings can sometimes be triggering. And also, pile 1 was very split between someone who had another person and people who were just paranoid about it. So you really have to trust your intuition. And these are meant to be fun and insightful and to confirm what you already know. And they're meant to be helpful and supportive. So if a reading is really triggering you or upsetting you, feel free to click off the reading, okay? So we will get into your person's overall energy, the temperature, the connection between the two of you at this time. This is your grab bag for confirmations. We will do a little bit of charms today at the end. Okay, so yeah, and I always have, I said advice and messages, I think. Yeah, okay. We're in a full moon in Scorpio right now, and so I'm feeling a little spacey, a little dreamy, a little expansive. And it is a time of kind of secrets and things being kind of hidden, and the moon illuminating those things at this time. So you could even be feeling like you're discovering something. If you're watching this when I'm releasing it, it could be that something just came to light. I'm hearing to say that. Some of you may feel like this person is fated to be with you, or you're fated to be together. Someone could really like fairies, or have this kind of beautiful hair, skin color. 17 is the number of the star. It's also the number of the divine masculine. So someone here could be an Aquarius. Someone could feel like they're on a twin flame journey. Also January 7th could be significant here, or the 17th of the month. I'm also hearing The Edge of 17 by Fleetwood Mac. Yeah. So, or maybe that's just Stevie Nicks. I'm not sure. So let's get into the overall energy here. So we have exam, diagnostic certificates, election registration. So you could be going to school with this person. You could, or one or both of you could be going to school. There could be something about a test or an exam. I'm hearing like car too, certificates, diagnostics. This is giving me like car repairs, mechanics also. Yeah, someone could be a politician or be working in like voter registration. And there's just this feeling of like maybe assessing the situation, trying to decide, is this the right person? Like, are we both on the same page? Yes, no, put in the vote. We have within the vehicle. Yeah, I was feeling that. That's crazy. I was feeling somebody is like a mechanic or got, this came through before. Somebody just got their driver's license or something. Commuting, experience, road journey. Yeah, you could be commuting to school with this person. Someone could also do TikToks or videos in their car. Yeah, you could have recently got a new car, or your person might have, yeah, or somebody just feels like very swamped with work, or needed to travel for work. We have the King of Wands. So we have fire signs here again. And yeah, this could be somebody that, yeah, this is very passionate, driven sort of energy. This is feeling like very driven, very passionate. Yeah, someone could be really going after their goals too, like driven toward their goals at this time. So there could be like a fiercely independent energy. Maybe the two of you are very like go-getters, or this could be you or your person or both of you in this part of the reading. It's that's how this part goes for those of you that are new. Nervous. You make me nervous. Even just thinking about you, I get nervous. I'm not sure what to say or how to act around you. Okay, so this person may be very passionate and very driven, but they may feel also a little bit nervous about this situation, or you could be feeling nervous. We have a powerful move. Number 15. So we have a pawn here. So you may have messages in pile 1 because there was a chess piece, like a pawn. And although I think that one might have been a castle, not a castle. I don't know my chess pieces right this minute. I normally do, but or you may have come from there because I mentioned something about getting extra confirmation since that pile seemed split. 15 here, so tower energy, or no, that's devil energy, sorry. Yeah, there could be, it feels like someone here is very much like going after their goals. Like they're trying to unlock their future, and it's like, I'm hearing manifest destiny, which is really interesting. Yeah, they're trying to manifest their destiny, but that's also a term from like colonial America or something. Yeah, it's like, it's almost like this person, maybe you feel like this person isn't making time. Somebody here doesn't have time, or maybe you both don't have the time to make this work. Maybe you're even just like commuting back and forth to see each other between like school and work. There could be, you know, a long distance here. But there is somebody here who feels a little bit power hungry and a little bit like going after their goals and in their ego. Confession. Someone has to tell you something. So, yeah, it does feel like there's something this person has under lock and key. And there is like a strategic move here that this person needs to make. They need to tell you something. They could be very nervous about it, or maybe you have something that you want to tell this person. And we have memento, a gift from someone special. So I do feel like some of you work together, go to school together. There could be a lunchroom or a break room. I always get that from this card. Yeah, they could be thinking about a special gift you gave them, or you could have a special gift from this person. And there's like a white rose here. Some of you may have watched White Rose in the past when she was making videos. Okay, so pile 1 was very long. That person was like in a slow moving energy as well. I'm going to do my best to be a little more efficient with your reading because that reading was just way too long. So let's find out what your person is hiding from you, okay? Their thoughts and their feelings, just anything we need to see with the tarot, and then we will get more into their specific feelings and thoughts. Okay, so pile 2. We have the 5 of Wands. So this person is hiding how maybe they feel conflicted. Yeah, this person is really like in competition. They have a lot of competitive energy, and they kind of want to, I'm hearing, it's almost like this person, what are they trying to tell me? This is how my brain feels right now. This person's like all over the place. They have all these different passions and all these different goals and all these things that they want to make happen. And it's almost like they're driven, but they're like chaotic. This person needs to like settle themselves. They're hiding how chaotic they are, how conflicted they are internally, and how their passions are very conflicting. Like what it is that they want. It's almost like the King of Wands is a very driven, focused energy. And it's like this person maybe needs to tell you that, look, I really don't know what I'm doing. Like, yeah, it's almost like this person's trying to give you the impression that they're more like confident or ready for this situation than they actually are. So they're kind of hiding how much inner turmoil that they're experiencing, and a fear of competition and being very competitive, feeling very competitive about this. Okay, so what is pile 2's person's hidden truth? The Fool. Temperance. So we have Aquarius and Sagittarius energy here. The Ace of Swords. The Six of Cups and the Page of Cups. Oh, okay. This person, what are they hiding from you? This connection is so special to this person. They have a very sweet, yeah, you make this person super happy. Okay. This person, so we have Leo energy as well. This person has a huge crush on you, okay? For most of you, this is someone who has a really big crush on you, or they have emotions. If this is a connection where the two of you split up, or you've known each other since you were really young and went to school together, or there's some sort of distance that needs to be crossed in order for this person to like be close to you and offer you their love and make something work. This person's very much like hiding how, I'm just hearing like how much they just want to like dive into their feelings. This person's hiding a lot of feelings. Okay, there's a lot of feelings here. And they're also hiding how they feel kind of immature. This person feels kind of young. So your person could be very young, but I mean, there's children here. Pages represent children. The Fool is like the youngest, most youthful, impulsive card in the major arcana. The Sun has this baby on a horse here, and the Seven of Wands. Interesting. This person is really giddy about you, and yeah, they're like, to be honest, like I'm kind of immature and I'm kind of chaotic and I kind of don't know what I'm doing. And I'm just trying to, like, they could be praying with this Temperance angel. Like they're like, I'm just sort of like hoping and praying that a miracle will happen in order for me to be able to offer you my love or ask you out. Some of them, this person needs to ask you out. Yeah, some of you, this person has never asked you out, and they're just, so you, this could be just a friend of yours or someone you've recently met or you're going to school with or you work with. Yeah, there's this strong feeling of this person like hiding how much they have a crush on you, how much they want to ask you out, how they feel like this sweet soul level connection. They have really sweet feelings for you. They kind of feel a little foolish. They're sort of falling for you here. And yeah, you just light this person up. They just feel really like warm and happy in your presence. Like you're just this, yeah, you're this super attractive person to them. And they just sort of get caught up in these feelings. Yeah, this is someone who's really nervous. So for a lot of you, this is a new person, but it does not have to be. Because with the Six of Cups, it could be someone that needs to come back around and they need to fight for this. And they're starting to feel this like, okay, I've regained my strength. I've healed from whatever this conflict was or whatever this, obstacle was between us. And I want to just kind of jump in and tell Pile 2 the truth and express my love and apologize and, warm them up and just, shine light on everything and be really, honest and clear. But I'm really nervous about this because, yeah, they're wondering, like, is there competition? They don't want to cause a fight with two of you. And they could even need to apologize for being so focused on their own goals, their own path, that they may have missed this opportunity with you. And so they've needed time to heal and to be separate from you in order to gain clarity about how valuable this connection is to them and how miserable they are out there just competing with everyone else around them for their goals and their dreams and not having this like sweet, loving connection to come home to and to like pour into each other's cups and to like recharge and regenerate. And then like, so something about this connection like regenerates this person. It revitalizes this person. Like you're this person's like peace, you're their calm, you're their warmth, you're their passion. Yeah. And it's like they're kind of wondering how to unlock. There's keys and cars and something about like unlocking their future and how can they like, yeah, it could have to do with a car or a house, a home, a career. Like this person's like, I still don't have the keys to these particular, steps that I need to take to be the person that can truly make you happy, but I have this like really strong feeling, like I just feel so connected to you. There's a very strong spiritual energy with this Temperance. But this person's like, could you please be patient? They're like, please be patient with me while I figure this all out. And please be patient. Yeah. So, but your person is hiding. It's like they don't want to tell you how foolish they feel, how intense they feel, how much they're fighting themselves, how much they don't know how to make this work, and how much they want to tell you the truth. They want to like, this person wants to like say a lot of sweet romantic things, and they want to express their affection, and they want it to be mutual. They want that from you as well. And it does feel like this person is hiding behind their ego to some degree, or, some of them could be very proud, very arrogant, but that's not all of your people. Some of your people are just like, they're kind of just, they're afraid if they showed you how vulnerable they feel about you, that you would you would reject them or see them as foolish. Okay. And they want you to be impressed. This person wants to impress you, and they want to, you know, beat the competition in this situation as well. Okay. So this person's energy is a little bit more alert, a little more awake than pile one's person. So let's see. What is hidden here? Thoughts and feelings. Finding your balance and not rocking the boat. The boat, poised, calm, steady. See, this person's like afraid of saying something stupid. They're like, I don't know, I want to say something stupid. Yeah, they don't want to upset you too. This person's like, I don't want to fight. I don't want to have a fight. I don't want to upset you. If you did have some sort of fight, this person's like, oh man, like, how am I going to make it up to pile 2? I just need to come in calm. Like, this person's trying to calm themselves down. They're trying to like get it together. Yeah. So whatever is causing this person to feel unstable or unbalanced, I feel like it's their feelings for you, but it's also the situation. And for some of you, it's a fight that you had. This person's like, okay, like, I just want to stabilize. I just need to calm myself down here. So they may not be telling you that, like, how much they've been affected by you in this connection and how much they're like just trying to like calm themselves down here. Looking back, missing the moments you shared together, nostalgic reflection. So there's that 6 of Cups energy. So you don't realize how much this person wants to come back around, how much they miss you. Yeah, how they're reflecting on their past. Yeah, there could be something about old photos, like family photos too. Yeah. There could be something about like a family reunion coming through for some of you too. Like, this person may have lost a family member or something like that. And so, yeah, they had to like, this is a very one-off, but someone had to like go home and like help a family member through like a loss of another, you know, like a grandparent or a parent. Somebody lost someone, and this person like is right now trying to stabilize their family dynamic, and they're feeling very nostalgic for you. But they're also like going through this whole like family review. Yeah, there's something about an exam or review, like revisiting their whole life and their childhood and their family ancestry and stuff. And it's making them like feel very much like they want to have memories with you. Like, they want to make memories with you. They want to one day look back on their family photos and the two of you are in these photos. Okay. That needed to come through very specifically. So what is hidden from my pile 2s? Your person's thoughts and feelings. Enduring bond. Put your family first. Yeah, spend time together. Dear priority mindful. Some of them are like having to put family first. That I don't feel like a third party situation in this energy, you guys. So that's not what I'm reading here. There could be some sort of competition because the two of you are not in a relationship. Most of you are not in a relationship with this person at this time. But if you are, you know, this can still be your reading. But there's something about them having to like prioritize other things right now before they can actually like move towards you. And they do feel like there's a very enduring, stable, like steady bond that is possible between the two of you. They want that. And they could be, it's like this person is feeling like they're not sure how to make that happen. It's like they're just feeling very impulsive. See, now the words are jumbling. This person is feeling like they have to be slow and steady and calm and stable and mature and like impress you. And yeah, they're like inside, they just feel very impulsive and they just want to like blurt out their feelings. It's like I was just like, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Empowered love. Harness your strength and love with confidence. Charm, solid, steady. Yeah, this person thinks you're very charming. Yeah, you may be someone that is very solid. You're very steady. Like you may be that for this person. Like, you're this person's rock while they're kind of a little bit of a jumbly mess inside. And I feel like this person is saying like, I need a lot of time to heal. I've been through a lot. So for some of you, this person's saying like, I've been through a lot and I kind of need to get my fire back, my confidence. I need to get my, you know, stability, my finances in order, whatever it is. But yeah, this person is, they're feeling like they need to get up their confidence to tell you the truth or apologize or ask you out, whatever your scenario is. And they're trying to be very mindful of how they approach you. And they want to approach you very calm, put together. And they're not, because like my words keep trying to jumble out of my mouth. And this person is, they're in this Five of Wands, like, ooh, like they think about you and they kind of go into this frenzy inside. So yeah, okay. One more card over here. Rambling Rose, growing apart or getting some space to think, evolving outsiders. And stay vigilant, set clear boundaries to ensure your well-being. Aware, healthy control. Okay, yeah, this person, they may feel like the two of you, okay, so multiple messages here. Some of you grew apart from this person, okay? And it gave them some time to think. And now they're realizing that they want to set clear boundaries and they want to make sure that they protect this connection. If you've involved other people in the past, there's something about, instead of being controlling or paranoid, you know, hypervigilant, that they need to be healthy and really protect this connection and protect themselves. Some of them could also be experiencing hypervigilance. There is something about some sort of trauma that this person endured and they're trying to heal. So yeah, they could be, yeah, they are in this flighty sort of uncertain energy. They aren't sure, especially if there's travel involved here. They're like, I don't know which way I should go. I'm trying to be really like, yeah, they know that they can't be flighty with you. They have to be really clear. Yeah, some of them really do want to mend things with you. And there's that key energy. Unlock happiness. Be vulnerable and open yourself to real love. Chance free expose. This person wants to expose or take a chance and let you know what this is underneath here. They're kind of trying to figure out what is underneath themselves. So this person needs to sort themselves out. They need time to heal. They need time to calm themselves. They need time to get clear, and they need to be able to bring you something that will really, I'm hearing like, win you over, right? And they could be watching you from a distance here, watching your social media. Yeah, and I'm also feeling like someone driving, like with these road signs and these, like, this is giving me like stoplight camera vibes. So something about driving. So this person could need to drive to travel to you. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. So anything else about how they're feeling? Love, okay. Yeah, unconditional love, self-love, wholeness, affection, attraction, selflessness. So this person does feel love for you. They're falling in love, or they fell in love, or, you know, they have a crush. They are working on themselves too, like loving themselves and like being able to establish this kind of connection here, this enduring, empowered connection that's stable with healthy boundaries and having healthy space as well. This person's like working on loving themselves. So maybe this person is really, it feels to me like this person has really good intentions with you, but they just don't have like all their ducks in a row right now. And they could have some like really intense insecurities that they're not going to be able to provide for you. Okay. Or just be able to show up for you, like to be able to be an equal partner. We have heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, feeling lost, grieving, despair, and breakup. Yeah, so if you and this person broke up, they are feeling lost, they're feeling sad, they're grieving. They still love you. They could be going through a breakup too. If there was someone else with this person, you know, they could be healing from a breakup and working on their self-love right now. And so that's why they're not ready to tell you all this. They're kind of just trying to, yeah, get some space to think. I'm seeing all these roses. It's like there's something about flowers coming through here. But this person kind of needs the time and space to sort through their feelings right now, because they are feeling really intense and passion. Yeah, very intense, like insane chemistry, sparks, having fun, equal interest, burning desire. So this person is no shortage of love, passion, desire. If they're not heartbroken over you because there's something that isn't working out or you two split, they are feeling heartbroken over something in the past that they need to heal from, right? And they could have been in a long relationship where they're still reminiscing and they're still like looking back at how, yeah, they could be a little bit stuck on an ex for some of you. So if that applies, that could be what's going on, right? And they're realizing like they have to stay vigilant, like they have to move on from that. They have to move on. And maybe you're kind of vigilant. If you know this person's still not over someone, then maybe they realize like you're like on them. You're like, look, if you're not over your ex, yeah, if you're not over your ex, if you're going back and forth, like I'm not gonna like renew this connection. We're not gonna unlock this door. And then we have twin flame. So this person could feel like you're their twin flame. There's an intense like yin yang. You're like opposites. There's a, you know, frenetic, electric, fiery, passionate, like pull towards one another that this person feels towards you. So it's very intense. Yeah. Okay. So anything else about their thoughts? Fighting to emotionally detach and not winning. Yes. This person is fighting their emotions, but it is not working. Observing every action. They could be watching you. Yeah, this person could be watching you. Definitely like social media kind of thing, but also if there was, photos. I'm seeing, you know, something about photos here. And videos, maybe there's videos. Maybe they have like videos of the two of you together. Or if you work together, go to school together, this person's like watching you when they're at work and in the classroom, kind of seeing what you're doing. And believe in divine timing. So yeah, they're hiding that they're watching you. They're hiding that they're not able to let go of this. Some of them are hiding heartbreak over someone else that they are trying to heal. They really are wanting this with you. If you don't know that this person is interested in you at all, this person is like really trying to trust that the right timing will unlock something will unlock and they'll be able to like express this. And yeah, it's just so complicated. So this person finds that this is a little bit complicated and overwhelming for them at this time. Yeah, to reveal these secrets, to reveal to you whatever it is. I'm seeing like these streaks on the road. So travel, driving is coming through really strong here. Yeah. And like feeling like they have to rush, like feeling like if they don't hurry up, like they're going to lose this opportunity with you. And that makes them really nervous. Yeah. And they could be listening to music and remembering, you know, this connection or feeling nostalgic again with photos, music, lurking in the shadows. Yeah. Some of you, this person has like a fake account they're watching you from too. Or they're just, yeah, this is just somebody who's like really trying to repress whatever's going on in them right now when it comes to this connection with you. Okay, so this is a very, I'm hiding this person. So I find you so attractive. You inspire me. I have too much to lose. Yeah, they could be that this person has, some of you, this person could be in an established relationship. If you know your person's with someone else, that's part of the problem. Maybe they're thinking of moving on from that person. Okay, especially if this is someone you were with years ago and then they, you know, went off and had a whole nother family and now they're coming back around. So that could be for some of you. I wonder how you feel. I still feel the pain. I don't know what you want. I can't be with you. Yeah, this person is afraid. They feel like they don't have what it takes right now to give you what you deserve. Whoa, you broke my heart. Yeah, some of them do feel like you broke their heart. Okay. Okay, this is jumping off. Self-worth, value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So yeah, this person right now is hiding that they are working on, yeah, they're healing. So don't feel like this person is really telling you like, hey, I'm healing. I'm kind of dealing with some shadows right now. And also they could be partying. They could be just trying to escape. Like self-indulgence and partying could mean like they're like drinking too much or, you know, they're not really ready to be this stable partner because they're in this stage of life where even though they want this, it just doesn't feel realistic. But some of them are moving on. They're growing. They're outgrowing that phase. And so that's kind of part of what they're hiding from you is like, look, I'm starting to outgrow that. I want something more. So take each scenario as it fits you. I do love you. I am recovering. Some of them are getting sober. And I'm not over you. I hide my feelings. Yes. Do I still have a chance? And I know you don't feel the same. Yes. Some of you don't want this person back. Maybe you've made that clear to them before. So that's why they're hiding all this from you. So take that if that is your message as well. I don't know why I keep saying take that if that is your message, but I'm feeling like today's readings have a lot of diversity in them. So maybe this video is getting a wider reach than my usual videos. Mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. Someone could be a teacher here. You could be their teacher. Yeah, work and school is coming through really strong for this pile. Unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. This could be an online connection as well. Unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way I planned. Someone could be a Christian. I'm seeing across there. Conversations. I want to call you and hear your voice. Guilty. I feel pain from the damage I have caused. Broken. I feel shattered about the situation. Disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. Some of you had a fight and broke up with this person. And reunion. We will always come back to each other. And values. We have too many differences. Yeah, maybe this person values work and money and school and their goals and maybe, you know, someone here may be more willing to just dive in and have emotions and just believe that it's all going to work out. And the other one might need everything to be like a certain, you know, everything has to be lined up and it all has to work out. And, you know, there has to be money and all of these things. I failed to give you what you need, neglected. Yeah, it's something about this person not offering you enough. Yeah, and I do feel like there's something about the two of you always coming back around, though, even when you have disagreements, because it's like both of you are really sad. So I feel like there's mirroring in this pile as well. Okay, so let's get you some advice. 16, Tower. Okay, but this is the rebuild card. So there's something here where this needed to break down. There was a reason for this, okay? This situation needed to break down in order for you to rebuild. And it does feel like there is potential to rebuild here, but make sure you focus on rebuilding your own heart. Protect your own heart, okay? And I do feel angelic protection coming through here. With the Temperance card, it does feel like there's a need for patience in this energy here. If this person is hiding how much they need to heal right now, it's almost like Spirit is saying, you need to let this person heal. Like, look at how she's holding herself too. So if this connection is faded, if you are kind of being divinely protected and you really do feel this strongly in your bones, that this is like your person, it might not be the time to be together. There needs to be a structural, like, I'm hearing revolution. So this has to be rebuilt from the ground up. And there's like really nothing you can do to rush that or hurry that. And simply love, 6 of Cups. So there is a soul level love here. So you are being asked to just protect your heart and know that there is a deep soul level love here. There could be children involved here that, you know, somebody might need to take care of their children, or you may need to be focusing on your children right now. Yeah, allow this to be what it is kind of what I'm hearing too. What's under here? Nurture, Empress energy. So Taurus, Libra energy. And the Tower is Scorpio. Scorpio and Aries. Helpless and hopeless. You are not helpless, and this is not a hopeless situation. Nurture yourself. Take care of yourself. Focus on your own foundation. Take good care of yourself. There is a really deep soul level love here, and there's a lot of happiness, a lot of bliss, a lot of healing, and potential for a reunion in this connection, or potential for a union in this connection. If this is someone new and it just feels like a soul connection, but you're not being encouraged to focus on anything but love and your own health and well-being. And you can be kind and nurturing and patient with this person, okay? patience, kindness, and while still having good boundaries and protecting your heart, okay? All right, and oh, you got a lot of those, so I didn't grab one of these. Let me grab one of these. Sword, make the chain, 7. Some of you, I said chain, so maybe somebody makes jewelry or there's something about a chain. I'm hearing the chain by Fleetwood Mac. They're coming through today in this video. So number 7, that's chariot energy. You might need to just keep moving, you know, don't let this hold you back. Don't wait around, like keep making changes. Some of you might want to cut your hair. And this is about like the sword of truth. Like look in the mirror, you guys are mirroring. So as you glow up, as you take care of yourself, as you rebuild, as you nurture yourself, then like this person, if they are really truly like a twin or a soulmate or someone that you're meant to be with, you too will heal. You will mirror each other. You will elevate. You will come closer into union with one another. And if you're not, then it will naturally fall away. Things will naturally fall away. And not every soulmate is our forever person, okay? And a lot of times the twin flame journey is really complicated and it's meant to catalyze you, and it can take years and decades of lessons and learning and healing. So it's not something to be attached to as like the white picket fence, happy family connection. And, you know, it's kind of a harsh truth of that situation. So don't hold on and, you know, sacrifice the opportunities that you're meant to have in your life, in your current life with the people around you. Like let go of the past and let go of the need to control this situation and be really honest with yourself. Yeah, something lovely will grow from this. And look, so she's got the sword, she's cutting her hair, and now there's somebody here with like shorter hair, and the sword's over here, and she's like sitting outside in the garden, and there's this beautiful energy, and this is 15, so devil energy keeps coming through. So someone's like overcoming some sort of adversity or toxicity or addiction or compulsion or codependency. And maybe there's some things in you that need to be healed in order for you to have a healthy, balanced relationship with this person. But something really beautiful will grow. And maybe you need to like plant a garden or get out in nature, spend some time in nature. Okay, so confirmations. All right. So we have short glasses, short hair, activist, flirtatious, playful, and engaging. We have India, China, and South Africa. So these could be you or your person. We're doing things a little different today. I don't have the dice, but I do have charms. So we have 6 and 3. So someone could be 36, someone could be 63. Those could be important months, March or June 3rd, March 6th. So take those how they fit. You do have a very strong telepathic bond with this person, okay? And there's something about enhancing and working with your intuition. Like this is a connection that is meant to help you to develop your intuition and learn to follow and trust your intuition, right? Yeah, very much so. Okay, so let's get you some letters and then we'll get you a few charms. So we have B, B, K, V, Q, D, R, X, E, S. Well, that's something spelled backwards. Another D, C, U, 2 A's, AA. Yeah, I am hearing somebody needs to get sober for some of you. We have another V here, so 2 of those. We have another R. So doubles could be important. We have a lot of those in this group. We have an N, yeah, another U, some more doubles. Another X, yeah, a lot of doubles. Maybe both of you need to resolve some things with an X. Did I say the N? There's an N. Someone's name could be Anna. We have a $sign here. So yeah, money could definitely be an issue for somebody here. And focused, someone could be very focused on money. And their values could be more to do with money than, you know, following their heart. We have another X, ooh, triple X. So this could be a very spicy connection, but yeah, with that fire energy in the beginning too, it's almost like this person is fighting back their passion because they know they have to bring emotions and they have to be really stable here for this to work. We have O, no. Yeah, you may have already told this person no, some of you. And then we have an F. Okay, so let's get you some charms. Okay, so we have a rose, and look at here. So roses could be important. I'm hearing every rose has its thorn. Raindrops, take a chance on them. Raindrops are falling on my head. Okay. I'm not going to let that distract me. But your advice for some of you is to take a chance on this, but to focus on yourself right now. All right, so we have this little bell. So the holidays could be important. I'm hearing sleigh bells. Also, someone could have a cat who wears a little bell. We have a silver star here. I'm getting teacher vibes, like those little stars you give your kids. Or children could be important. You may have known this person in school when you were younger. Yeah, somebody could be wishing upon a star. This is giving me like really strong Christmas vibes, actually. Like I'm hearing Christmas carols and stuff. And yeah, I'm hearing came upon a midnight star and sleigh ride and all that. Here's a cross. This, yeah, so Christian energy coming through, but also there's something about the way that this is tied together. Yeah, crossroads energy is kind of coming through here. Like this person may be at a crossroads in their life at this time, and you both might be at a crossroads, and it might not be, yeah, the timing might be off is what I'm hearing. We have this pua shell, so Hawaii could be important. Also, we know what that looks like. So yeah, I feel like maybe this person has been turned down for the desire and the passion that they feel towards you because there's a lack of foundation. So there's this person a little bit like underneath, they're kind of obsessed with you emotionally and physically. But they're very nervous to come out and like, yeah, express that. So we have this shell also, so another shell, so oceans could be important. This shell is turned upside down. So it does feel like this person really wants to like soften you up, open you up. They want to be more open. Yeah, there is like a really passionate energy kind of coming through these confirmations. Whereas here, it's like this person's trying to fight it off. But Temperance and the Sun can be really a lot of chemistry and a lot of emotion with the Page of Cups, a lot of flirting, a lot of desire. Yeah, teddy bear, roses. Yeah, this person may want to, yeah, take you out. Some of you, this person has never been intimate before. If you know your person is younger or, you know, saved themselves or something like that, somebody may be saving themselves for a marriage. And there's this feeling of like cuddling and wanting to treat the other one very precious. This could also signify children here between the two of you, or yeah. And someone could also identify as a bear, like, you know, if you know, you know. And here is a hamsa, so that could be someone's name. Also, this is an Eastern cultural symbol, and you can look it up because there's various cultures. And it is a protective hand. This one also looks like it's giving you the finger. Yeah, if you came from pile 1, there was an FU. Yeah, there's an FU here too. So there could have been an argument or a fight, or somebody might feel like, you know, they've been rejected. But there's also like, yeah, there's some spicy energy now coming through the end of this reading, and I'm trying to get out of here. So your reading is done. Thank you so much. I appreciate you spending your time with me today, and I hope to see you again. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome, pile 3. If you chose this heat-treated citrine point with the 2 points here, which actually makes it a soulmate stone. And if you chose the loyal heart card here, number 35, with these 2 owls, and the cozy witch tarot. Now that I have so many things for you to choose for your pile selection, it's a little chaotic when I'm trying to get set up here. So bear with me for a second. And we also have, if you chose by Zodiac, the Taurus, Gemini, Libra, and Pisces signs. So that could be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or your persons. All right. So if you chose any of those things, this is your reading. We have your overall energy here, temperature of the connection, kind of what's going on between the two of you at this time. This is your grab bag for confirmations at the end. We're going to have a few charms today at the end. And this person feels a little bit, yeah, it's almost like this person feels torn. I'm hearing that song Torn. I'm hearing, yeah, it's like this person is of two minds. So I wonder if this person is like, I feel like there's some sort of fear of loyalty not being, yeah, somebody is not able to communicate clearly. Like I'm trying to communicate and I'm having a really hard time. I'm trying to organize everything for you guys. And I'm having a really hard time just like saying, you know, doing things one step at a time, like this. And I'm saying this and I mean this. And these words go in front of these words. So loyal heart, 35. You two could feel very loyal to one another. There's something here about you two being very similar. Someone could also really love owls. But there's something about the two of you being very similar. Yeah, I don't know. This energy is a little bit unusual. Let me just get into the cards. Okay, so we have Seagull. Cunning, perseverance, fearlessness, survival, and freedom. So we got multiple birds here. So birds could be significant. The ocean could be significant. This card, when it comes out, there's a feeling of maybe feeling like you need to go your own ways, but you're always like looking back over your shoulders at each other. Like you're still loyal to each other, even if you like have to go out in the world and like do your own thing, and someone could be in survival mode. And there's a feeling of being like joined at the hip, but at the same time, like very free. So let's see, bridge, connecting, pathway, overcoming divides. Yeah, being connected. Look at this, San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is making me miss California. So California could be important. San Francisco could be important. Bridges could be significant. Yeah, there could be a distance here. Yeah, but you're very connected. You're very connected to each other. Even if there's something here, it does feel like there's a lot of distance, or no matter how much you try to put distance between the two of you, you're always like going back to each other. We have the Star here. So Aquarius energy. I'm gonna cover her up just in case. So yeah, there's something about maybe this being a very healing connection, the two of you very hopeful that you can like overcome the distance or the challenges here. Not the right time. I am overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. Yeah, someone could be in survival mode. They could just be trying to get through the day, not knowing where their next meal will come from. I'm seeing like seagulls stealing food on the beach or something. There is a feeling of like needing to heal, but being hopeful, maybe it not being quite the right time for the two of you. 49, willing release. So dandelions could be significant. Yeah, it could be that both of you are just kind of letting this go. And I'm seeing stars here. There's a feeling of like, look, I'm letting this go, but I also really hope that we find a way. And there is a feeling of it being a wish or a dream come true. And then narcissist, someone is too full of themselves. Okay, well, someone could be healing. There could be, okay, for some of you, you may be healing from a narcissistic relationship. And so, you know, there's something here about it not being the right time because someone had to let something else go, or something needs to heal or transform. Someone could still be connected to someone like a narcissist or a toxic person, maybe a boss or a parent. Yeah. And then we have forgiveness. Allow healing waters to wash away the pain of the past. Yeah, look at water, ocean, healing waters, the star. There's something about just letting go and trying to forgive. So, yeah. So it doesn't necessarily mean, when this card comes out, this doesn't necessarily mean you are currently dealing with a narcissist. Some of you are, but this could have to do with someone's ego or, you know, narcissistic parents or trauma from the past or employers or just a feeling of like being too self-focused to really see the other person clearly. You know, they may be projecting here. Like when they see you, they project their own issues onto the situation. But there does feel like there's a need for forgiveness in this connection and wanting to heal. There's a feeling of wanting to heal and desiring loyalty here. Okay, so for my pile threes, what is hidden from them in regard to their person's thoughts and feelings, please? What is the hidden truth? Spirit. What is pile three's person's hidden truth in this connection? We have the Star again. This person is very hopeful that the two of you can heal. Okay, look at that. Okay, so that is an overall energy. This person really wants to heal with you. They haven't lost hope in this connection. More Aquarius energy. Strength. It takes great strength to be soft. So now we have Leo energy. You're a big deal to this person. That's coming through too. Some of them could be like going to therapy also. There is a feeling of like wishing on a star, you know, blowing dandelions, wishing on stars. Someone could literally be doing that. Wow. This person has a lot of passion and desire for you. There's a feeling of gentleness here. Like, I want to smooth things over. There is something about someone healing their ego too. Like maybe realizing that they've been too egotistical. Maybe they were too cunning, too, you know, full of themselves. And even if this person may have been very loyal to you, it could be that they were, I'm hearing like a little obnoxious, a little stubborn, a little willful, a little full of themselves. And they're like trying to soften their ego. Yeah, it's like they want to disarm any conflict between the two of you. They're trying to tame their ego here. Okay, what are they hiding from you? Two of Cups. Some people are like the pumpkin to your spice. Let me get out a couple more cards. Judgment. All the signs say that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. This person could be looking for a lot of signs and synchronicities. Let's see. Also, October could be significant. Someone could be a Scorpio, or that time of year could be significant. Six of Swords, all aboard, Witch. It's time to write a new chapter. And Three of Pentacles. What's the saying? Teamwork makes the spell work. So, what is your person hiding from you? They feel like you are a perfect match. You are the pumpkin to their spice. There's something about cats coming through here too. You're the cat's meow, I just heard. Someone could also have a lot of pets, like a lot of birds and cats and stuff like that. There's this feeling of really trusting. Like she's got a feather in her hand too. So this person is trusting and hoping and praying and like wishing for the two of you to be together again. And there is something about crossing a bridge here. I mean, she's in a ferry. There's San Francisco all over this reading. Alcatraz could be significant, or Angel Island. Someone could also be in prison, because Alcatraz is a historical, you know, landmark. It was a prison. So anyway, some of you, this person's like hiding that when they get out of prison that they're going to come back and find you. So that's very specific. This person really wants to smooth things over with you. Six of Swords is moving things to calmer waters. They want to start over. Judgment is like a resurrection. It's like, you know, they feel like you're their person, okay? And they are hiding how hopeful they are that this is going to work out. They are hiding their mutual feelings. They feel like, you know, the two of you are, yeah, there's a loyalty. This person may be hiding their loyalty to you at this time, that how loyal they are to you, and how much they really want to make this work. And if there is a move, there does feel like a long distance here. So if there is a move, this person is hiding how much they want to make this happen. Maybe they are hiding travel plans. Like it's like they want to build a foundation. They want to be able to like meet with you in a grounded way, like show up and establish some sort of actual foundation, connection. They want to be with you and your friends. They feel like you're a really good team player. This could be a connection where this person's thinking of like finding work where you live in order to travel. So they're not letting you know that they're like looking for jobs where you live. Yeah, something about clouds too. Like this person is, maybe they've got their head in the clouds a little bit. Like they're kind of starry-eyed and hopeful, and they want to ground this. They want to offer you something real. Try not to be so picky, okay? And the Cozy Witch, which is the Fool. Take a chance, for each morning is a new beginning. Something about coffee too. Like they want to bring you your favorite coffee. Maybe this is someone who brings you like coffee at work every morning for some of you. This person feels like you're rejecting them because you're being too picky. They don't want you to know that, like, they think you're perfect for each other and they don't know why you're rejecting them. Yeah, they feel like you're being picky. That's so funny. They're like, come on, we're perfect for each other. We're a perfect match. And I'm loyal and, you know, I would do anything for you. But it does feel like work or responsibilities or distance is getting in the way here. Yeah, some of you, this could be your boss, or you could be their boss. I don't know. There's this feeling of like you have some sort of authority over this person, though, and they don't like it because they're like, it kind of ruffles their feathers, is what I'm hearing. Like this person has kind of a big ego, and you kind of bruise their ego. Yeah, you kind of bruise their ego. And Page of Wands, just because you're passionate about it doesn't mean it'll be effortless. You kind of bruise this person's ego, and yeah, they have a lot of passion, a lot of desire. They really want to impress you. It's a lot of you do. You could even work at a distance, but still work together online. But there's some sort of message coming through about this person. Yeah, look at there. Look, there she's on her computer. Justice. Okay, stick to your truth. Everything will turn out just fine. Hang on. Slow down, Spirit. Sometimes the messages come so fast, you guys. It's really hard. This person could think really fast. We've got a lot of air sign energy coming through here. So with Gemini and Libra and the signs too, you and your person could be very verbal. Someone could be very into technology and their thoughts are moving really fast. But this person has a lot of passion for you. I'm hearing like he or she loves me not kind of thing. This person really wants to impress you. So they're hiding from you how much they want to impress you, how every day they get up and they're trying to like look their best so that, you know, you'll see them and you'll, you know, be attracted to them. This person saves every little thing that you give them. There's something about like this person saving little mementos of you. Yeah. There is a feeling like this person, you could work in like the law field or the legal field, but it's almost like this person, they just feel like the two of you are meant to be together. But it feels like this person, some of you, has not revealed this to you because of fear of rejection. So it's like they're trying to build themselves up. Like they're trying to look at this. They're like trying to look in the mirror and tell themselves like, I can do it. I can build myself up. I can, you know, I can make pile 3 mine. I do feel like some of you have already rejected this person. And really, you have, in a way, bruised their ego. So I do feel like for some of you, you may not want this person, but they're like, they're determined to like smooth things over with you and make this work, but maybe it isn't the right time. Or you may have told this person like, I can't do this right now. Yeah, this person wants to rock the boat. They want to storm the castle. They do want to shake things up. This is kind of the opposite of the pile 2's energy where they didn't want to rock the boat. This person wants to rock the boat and they may need to, yeah, travel across an ocean. So, okay, this is really interesting. I'm going to keep going. Power play. Yeah, this person is a little bit controlling. So they kind of want to dominate and control you. They are feeling insecure. Okay. This person is feeling insecure. Yeah, this person is struggling with their ego a bit around this connection. Okay. Breaking free. Some of them are in jail. Getting out of a situation or being on your own now, freedom, independent, or they just feel trapped. There could be something that has power over this person, like external, like a narcissistic boss or a parent too, okay? And maybe this person only knows how to act out in a controlling way. Like this person doesn't know how to do anything but try to control things. They're struggling and they're trying. This is kind of a mixed energy. Some of you guys, this person's like really learning how to overcome their ego. They're breaking free from like past behaviors where they were really dominating or controlling. They're trying to heal that in themselves. Maybe they need to leave a situation. They have to get out of something where they are being dominated and controlled before they can be with you. And so they're kind of hiding from you maybe how they are trapped in another relationship or family dynamic or job that they don't want you to realize is like, has control over them. Yeah. Okay. And also there's some BDSM energy coming through this pile really strong. This person's hiding from you like a lot of their desires and fantasies that are very intense and extreme. We have making magic. Everything seems perfect and it's not an illusion. Trust, believe, and love. What are they hiding from you? Yeah, that they think that this is absolutely perfect. I do think some of you should be a little bit careful about this, because I do feel like some of you, this person's in kind of a toxic energy. Like they're kind of, like there could be some gaslighting going on here. So just be aware of that. Just because this person thinks you're perfect for them and they want to make this happen. It could be that this person pushes you away and says, oh, I can't be with you. And then they pull you close and they push you away and they pull you close and they kind of create an illusion of love. So be aware of that. We have keep pedaling, move ahead despite any obstacles that arise, venture, explore, forge. Yeah, this person does want to travel to you. If that's important in this connection, is very, very strong. So that's a big message that this person is hiding. They do want to move towards you. So some of you are trying to have boundaries with this person and they're breaking through your boundaries. So that's the thing. I'm getting a kind of a mixed energy here, you guys. So this person kind of wants to overcome any obstacles or boundaries or influences, external influences, things that are keeping you apart. I do feel like this person has sweet feelings for you and they are hopeful that this can heal, and they want forgiveness, and, you know, they want to smooth things over with you, and they want to work as a team, and, you know, they could be very, very loyal and you could always feel connected to this person, but there's something about this person where they're kind of critical or they're kind of calculating, and they're a little bit, you know, full of themselves. So maybe they're hiding from you that they realize that they have these ego issues and these control dynamics too. They could be hiding from you that they're getting help. Some of them are like, I am actually a diagnosed narcissist and I'm going to therapy. Like, that's very specific, but I'm gonna say what I gotta say. Warm brew, speak softly to disarm any dispute or confusion. Honest, vital, patient, and choose wisely. Considering long-term issues before you commit. Wait, compromise, trust. Stoke passion to keep the flame of love alive. Burning bright, intimacy sparks warmth. So this person wants to warm you up, okay? But there's a hot and cold energy here. It's a very intense hot and cold, yes, no, I want you, but I'm gonna keep you close to me, but then I'm gonna push you away. I'm gonna focus on other things, and then they could be like making you a lot of promises. You know, it does feel like false promises. So just be careful, you guys, with this person. I feel like this is saying you need to choose wisely, right? Because this person could be fanning the flames and then, you know, pushing you away to control you. And maybe you need to wait, you know, for somebody who can be a little bit more balanced in their energy. I mean, you may have feelings for this person and you may feel very connected, very loyal to this person, but there is something also about this feeling like it's just not grounded in reality, that this person has to work through a lot of their ego issues, that they either are in therapy and need time to heal, or they need therapy. That's not going to be for all of you, though. Some of you, this person just, their ego is bruised because you're not really open to something with them. And they are convinced that like the two of you are meant to be. And they're just going to like power through no matter what you say or do, because they're like, we can do this. We just need to, speak softly. We just need to be patient. We just need to, be in the same location. I think that we're really meant for each other. Because some of you, your person is not really very toxic. They could have been abused. I just keep getting this feeling like this person is trying to break free from some sort of abusive pattern that may have come up in their life from something in the past. And it makes them act in relationships in a way that isn't totally balanced and healthy. And it's like they're trying to find that balance. They're trying to get out of this cunning survival mode. They're trying to be more of a team instead of being controlling. They're trying to be more like willing to work with others instead of feeling fiercely independent, because being in a connection makes them feel trapped. It does feel like there's some sort of childhood wound around love and being like treated like they didn't deserve love, like not receiving mutual love from people in their life, family members and authority figures. So it's like this person's trying to overcome something, and they want this to be healthy for a lot of you. But straight up, if you know you just have a very toxic narcissist in your life, tarot isn't always the best place to go for very long. Like 1 or 2 readings is fine, but then you need to get therapy and, you know, work on letting go of that person, right? Keeping hope and dreams alive for someone who's like a full-blown narcissist just ends up sabotaging your own life. And that's you living in an illusion and gaslighting yourself. So for those of you, Spirit is coming through really heavily and saying you need to break free and stop allowing this pattern, right? And stop living in your wishes and your dreams and your fantasies, and ground yourself and get some help, okay? And I'm sorry, don't shoot the messenger. It's coming through, right? So, okay. So, anything else about this person's hidden feelings? Picture. Looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. Yeah, so they are missing you. They may be looking at pictures of you and they're not telling you that. You may not know how nostalgic they are. There's a map here. So again, I feel like this person could be making some sort of plans to come and meet you or see you. Karmic relationship. Resentments, triggers, perception, intensity, letting go, turmoil, fleeting. This person could be letting go of a karmic relationship. Yeah, I do feel like this person is struggling with some sort of childhood trauma, right? And they don't trust their own perception in relationships. Relationships cause them a lot of turmoil, and they experience a lot of resentments and triggers because of this. So yeah, it's like for some of you, this person is really trying to break free from a karmic cycle of wounding and make this work with you, but they just need time. They need time to heal from these childhood wounds. They need time to learn how to be more of a team player, to trust things, to be more gentle. Yeah, and to trust you. Okay. Twin flames. So they feel like you're their twin flame. You're their opposite. You're their partner. Yeah, this person feels very deeply connected to you, very loyal to you. They feel like they can't... I'm hearing like they don't feel like they can move on from you. They feel like this is a very special, unique connection. You're the yin to their yang, or vice versa. And that you are a good complement to each other. So this person, for a lot of you, really feels like whatever it is that is causing them to act in a way that is not healthy, they want to overcome this. They're trying to let go of these things. They are trying to overcome these obstacles. Yeah. They're trying to be more patient. If they were like rushing this connection or living in some sort of illusion or very clingy, avoidant, or fearful avoidant, or anxious attached, like this person's trying to work through it. And they want to keep the spark alive between the two of you because they're hopeful that they can heal and change. I'm hearing to get one more. Yeah, not today. Okay, so yeah, they could be still upset here about something. So this person is struggling to know how to let people in a measured way, to stay connected. They want to speak softly and warm things up and heal with you and get honest with you, but it feels like for some of you, this person's not quite ready to do that. Wow. Death. This relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform. What's dead is dead. So this is really interesting. This person may feel like you are over them, like you're done with them, or that maybe they are done. Like maybe, yeah. This person is a little bit confusing for me, for you guys, because what's coming through here is that this person really is stuck on something in the past, whether it's family trauma or an ex or something, and they're not really ready for a deep commitment, but they see the potential, they feel hopeful, they feel mutual feelings between the two of you, but they're struggling to open up. They're struggling to like smooth things over and soften. They're thinking about it, but it's not feeling like the right time. They're hoping that you will forgive them, or that the two of you can forgive each other. They're trying to come out of this place of needing control and needing to always be, you know, so fiercely independent and living in their illusions. And they want to be more of a team player here and maybe be more accepting. It's almost like this person keeps rejecting your love because of their trauma, and they're like trying to talk themselves into it. They're like, look, okay, I can do this. I can love myself enough. I can, you know, be open. I can be brave. I can take a chance. Because there's something very passionate between the two of you. And they're realizing that they have to make the effort here. So they're trying to believe that everything's going to be fine and it's not all going to fall apart. But I do feel like this person has like this trauma where whenever they are vulnerable, whenever they fully give themselves, everything falls apart. And so they just use this protective mechanism in themselves of controlling things in order to they think they can keep that from happening. Okay, so we have lurking in the shadows. So this person could be dealing with some shadows. Yeah. There could be something very dark in this person's past. They could have like a skeleton in their closet kind of thing too, where, yeah, they're kind of afraid of you finding out some things about them that maybe would change your opinion of them. Yeah, they are learning to step out of their comfort zone, okay? But it's hard for this person to like step out into the light or to step out of what feels safe. This person, I feel like, has been abused, you guys. Even if they turned into someone abusive because of it, I do feel like this person has been abused. We are divine counterparts under twin flames. All right, well, this person is hiding from you that they really think that you two are meant to be. And maybe, you know, if they've already expressed something like that to you, maybe they're just trying not to make that the important thing. There's something here about leaving a karmic behind too and admitting like, yeah, we actually are. Like, it's not this other person. It's just that this was comfortable. This kind of connection was comfortable for me. And so I kept cycling through this unhealthy dynamic because it's what felt comfortable to me. And I need to learn how to let go. I need to put an end to that relationship. And I need to open up to this love, to this truth, to this like magical feeling that I feel with you, and to trust that it's real. Yeah. Deep, dark times in isolation. I need time alone. Yeah, this person needs to be alone right now. But the passion and desire is still alive. I do feel like this person wants to come in. Okay, so for a lot of you, this person just needs some time. So they're not telling you how much they're going through, how much turmoil they're in, how much they're struggling with their mental health, how hopeful they are that they can heal this, but how it does feel almost like, I'm hearing like shooting star, or like when you blow dandelions and they just dissolve and, you know, they dissipate into the wind. So it's like this person feels like they maybe can't ground this. And there could be a divorce thing going on here. You could be divorcing this person. It's almost like you guys are confronting each other in a legal office. Change is going to come. Interesting. Yeah, so there could be a divorce either between you and this person, or they need to divorce someone else. And then they need time. They need time away from this karmic relationship for a while before they feel like they can like establish a connection and move forward with you. Okay. All right, that is as much as I am willing to get out of this. There's a lot of scenarios. There's a lot of stuff going on, but this could be something that would be a personal. And I don't always say that in my readings. But I feel like some of you do need one because there's a lot of different things going on in this energy, you guys. Okay, the timing just wasn't right for us. Yeah, there's something about the timing. You came closer than anyone. Yeah, this person keeps people at a distance. I couldn't let you get close to me. Right. Finding out the truth crushed me. So maybe this person found out that something, maybe you had another person, or yeah, something happened here that crushed this person. Just being near you is intoxicating. I know that I crossed the line with you. Yes, some of you, this person like pushed their boundaries with you, pushed your boundaries, I mean. I regret lying to you. You speak to me through music. I look for you everywhere. I wish I could take back my words. I wish I had treated you better. Yeah, this person has a lot of regret that they're hiding from you. Okay. I wonder if you're happy without me. I replay our conversations over and over, and I'm becoming a better person. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, this isn't like a hopeless, awful person. So if you come in the comments and you're like, that person was horrible and bad, and it's like, well, you know, maybe that's not your reading, or maybe only part of this reading is for you. Because for a lot of you, this person was abused by someone like this, like a narcissist, or, you know, they're actually trying to get help for their emotional and mental health problems. They're really trying. Embrace who you are becoming. Yeah, this person's really trying to look in the mirror and see who they are and what they need to do to change. They are evolving. Love shouldn't feel this heavy. I long to feel noticed by you. Yeah, this person feels heavily rejected by you. What once burned brightly now feels dim. There's some depression here. I'm worthy of the love I seek. Yeah, this person is experiencing some self-worth issues and some depression around this connection. I choose us over and over again. Yeah, I do feel like this person would choose you no matter what. Yeah. My love is constant through highs and lows. And they could even be having mood swings. Someone could be bipolar or have like mood swings. Forgive yourself. Look at. You two are mirroring wounds and shadows to each other. And I do feel like this person feels like you two are meant to go through some sort of transformation. Tell me what your heart needs. Yeah, you could even be really like communicating through, like, I'm hearing like telepathy, but there's something beyond that. I don't even know how to describe this, like emotional telepathy. Letting go is sometimes the kindest choice. Yeah, it feels like this person doesn't want to have to let you go, but they're like, okay, well, I understand if you're letting me go, and I understand sometimes I have to let things go. Like, this person could even be wanting you, but letting this go because there's too much baggage and they need time to heal, and there's too much going on in their life. And yeah, this is somebody who's like, I'm just not ready. But what I really want is for us to like spark this back up and to forgive each other and to smooth things over and to have, you know, an honest conversation and, you know, compromise here and work things out. Okay. So let's get you some advice. These hidden truth readings are always super intense. Heart chakra, follow your heart, listen to your heart, let your heart heal too. Oh, yeah, because maybe this message too is like, yeah, if this feels really heavy between the two of you, maybe it's not the right time. Like, focus on yourself. Both of you maybe need to focus on your self-worth, right? And open up. So this is a 4 of Pentacles, but yeah, you could need to open your heart. You know what's really interesting? You may need to have a heart-to-heart conversation with this person. Yeah, 4 and 4. There's a lot of stubbornness here. I'm feeling like, yeah, you both might be in a power struggle here. There's a power struggle here. You guys might be having ego clashes. And there's a need to, yeah, be more of a team player. It's almost like some of you are watching this and you're blaming your person. And Spirit's kind of calling people out today, so I'm probably going to trigger some people. But you need to kind of look at how you are acting similar to this person. Like, you could be projecting your behavior onto this person and not being able to see yourself clearly. Lead number 4, Emperor, Aries energy. Yeah, you need to look at 444 could be important here. There's something about getting into your own power. Like, there's sort of a helplessness, hopelessness, you know, wallowing, stubborn, feeling sorry for myself, self-worth issues, mental health issues, a lot of like, maybe you are being asked to take the lead and get help. Open your heart, heal your heart. You know, some of you need to like, yeah, get help. And I'm sorry if this is an upsetting reading. If that doesn't apply to you guys, just let it go. And if you're offended, like, oh well, I'm sorry you're offended. There's a strong message here of like Spirit saying it's time, because we're in a Scorpio full moon as I am filming this, and it's kind of time for people to like shed light on their own wounds and insecurities. So it's time to look at yourself. right? And see how you're creating this with this person. See how you're keeping yourself stuck in this cycle with this person. And maybe look in the mirror and see how what you're projecting onto this person could be actually your own issues and behaviors that you're unaware of, like your blind spots around this. If you want to work this out with this person, because it feels like the two of you have triggered some deep wounds in each other that need to be addressed. Shadow work needs to be done here. Mural, be your own first priority, 25. Yeah, so focus on yourself. Focus on healing your heart. Don't worry about what this person is doing so much. Focus on your own issues, your own fears, your own pain. Yeah, take yourself out on a date. Number 42, homeward. So this is very much an energy of like, take the lead in your own life, you know, be responsible for your own issues, open up your heart and be willing to speak. So if there's like passive aggressive manipulation going on here or expecting people to read your mind kind of stuff, that sabotages relationships. So there is a need for the two of you to actually have really honest conversations. And yeah, if you're being cold with this person, there's something about opening up your heart. Yes, sunshine. Look at this. Why can't you see my heart? Some of you are keeping your heart locked away from this person. And it's time for you to open your heart and be more warm. Yeah, look at this. Okay? So if you're giving this person the cold shoulder, or you're trying to control or dominate this connection, or you are projecting a lot onto this person, it's not going to evolve. It's going to stay stuck, okay? So whatever fits you in this reading, you guys, whatever fits you, and I know when I give this kind of intense advice, I see it. I see it on the dislikes on these videos, like the ones where I say stuff people don't want to hear. They have the most dislikes, and I'm like, oh, well, you know, I have to listen to stuff I don't want to hear in order to change. You know, that's how we evolve. We're not all perfect. So I think it's important not to project our issues onto other people as much as possible and try to own our own stuff. And that's how we can find happy, loving relationships, is when we know how to take accountability for our own stuff and we don't project. Okay, so we have average weight, brown eyes, bald. We have glamorous, intellectual, unique features, and outgoing. We have Alaska, the USA, and Australia. You know, and some of you may not have needed that really intense talk, and some of you did. So, you know, only take the advice if it fits you. So 3333, 999, and 6666. So you could be seeing those numbers. And then throat chakra. Yeah, there's really, honestly, this connection needs an honest conversation. There's something about a blocked throat chakra and an inability to communicate in a healthy, calm, honest, vulnerable way with each other. And that is what needs to shift. So it does feel like the two of you need to work on being more willing to see the other person's side and actually communicate your needs in a healthy and honest, direct way. Yeah, so that is very much a signifier of the energy in this pile. Is like learning communication skills. So if you're in a relationship with this person, some of you might need to go to like couples therapy or something. All right, we have Q, B, or, you know, there's self-help books that help you with that too. You guys can get a book. E, O, H, V, F, Z, U, F, W, another Z, backwards, but the other one's all smeared. I, T, another I. Someone could work in IT or be really into tech, be good at technology stuff. And we have another T. We have another B, an X, a Y, and another I. So 3 I's. Okay, and we'll get you some charms. Yeah, I know people are going to come at me in the comments on this one. I'm prepared. I've been doing this a long time. Okay, so we have some Benjamins here. Someone's name could be Benjamin. We have some money here. So yeah, was this the reading where different values? You know, some of you may have come from pile 2 or may have messages in pile 2, because there could be someone could be kind of a workaholic or, you know, care very much about what people think of them and money and that sort of thing. And the other one could actually be really like open-hearted and following their heart. But money could be significant. You definitely could be, you know, working with this person, or this person could pay you. Or somebody who has like financial yeah, someone could have like their finances like tied up in a connection with someone who's like toxic. They have like control over their money, or someone may have control over your money. We have a treble clef. So there could be some musicians here. Okay, someone could write music, or there could be a musical connection. We have these two little feathers. This is giving me the feeling that like there could be children involved here. I'm hearing like dream catchers, birds could be significant. That birds of a feather energy came through the first card too. So there could be special feathers that you have from this person. There's also a feeling here of, yeah, like signs and synchronicities are happening around you to try to guide you on the right path. We have an elephant here, so elephants never forget. Elephants are also removers of obstacles, and there is a feeling of stubbornness here. And also there's that parable where like, if these, I don't know how to describe it, but it's something about only being able to see one part of the elephant and not see the whole elephant, and like making having misperceptions of what the elephant is because you can only see one part. So there's some sort of parable around that. So it's almost like there's misperceptions between the two of you because you don't actually see each other clearly or the whole picture. And then we have this leaf, this ornate leaf. So someone could like do calligraphy or drawing, but it's like this. There's something about turning over a new leaf in this connection. Yeah. And allowing something to change and something to grow here. So that is your reading. This was an interesting video. I have to say the hidden truth videos are like my least favorite ones to do because they're usually like massive truth bombs, and then spirit comes out with like the don't shoot the messenger advice. And so if this was helpful, please do engage with this video. And if I offended you, I apologize. Like, I have some pretty serious, intense guides. I work with archangels. Gabriel and Michael especially are like very no nonsense. And then I have some ancestors on the other side that are also very no nonsense. And sometimes they come through really hardcore because the intention is to help you break a painful cycle, to get unstuck, you know, to use this vehicle of tarot as a way to evolve and better yourself, not to be stuck in a loop around something, or, you know, to avoid your own blind spots or your own healing that you need to do by being attached to, you know, what's going on with this other person, or, you know, keeping yourself in a loop that doesn't end in something that can truly make you happy or be meaningful. You know, we can stay stuck. People can watch tarot. And I just feel like this little talk is for whoever's still here. People can be stuck watching tarot for years and sacrifice important relationships, choices, opportunities in life because they are afraid to open the wound fully, grieve, detach completely, and see the truth of something. And so I take it very seriously. I think that General Tarot would accrue an enormous amount of karma on me if I were not to be very honest with all of you and help guide you to your best life and your best self. I'm not here to sell delusions. I'm not here to keep you addicted to this kind of content. And I'm not here to keep you in a place of suffering. So it's very important to me that even if sometimes I have to say the hard things, I say them. So I love all of you so much. And sometimes I gotta be a bee, because I'm channeling divine wisdom and guidance in this form. And I wouldn't do this any other way. I would never do tarot without guidance on this mass of a scale, and just leave people hanging with all sorts of information that may or may not be valid or accurate for them, depending on what state of mind they're in when they're watching, and how like level-headed and calm and grounded they are, how well-developed their intuition is. So, you know, keep that in mind for those of you that stayed and wanted to hear what I have to say about this. And a lot of people are going to click off this particular reading, but I am not on a high horse trying to control people or judge people. I'm actually really doing my best to help people live their best life, to heal and to be happy and to find love, and to understand their spiritual relationship dynamics on a deeper level. Just because someone is a twin flame or a karmic or any kind of label you put on someone, it doesn't mean that you should tolerate toxicity, and it can be an excuse to project your own toxic behaviors and not do the work to look at them and just sit with yourself alone and face your own pain. So I know from experience I am not on a soapbox. So I'm speaking from direct experience, okay? So I love you all so much. Apparently some of you needed to have a little talk with me. And I hope to see you again. Okay, bye-bye.